Okay, guys, another video, same spot. Let's go. Um, this is about self-image. Understand this: self-image is part of your subconscious program, your paradigm. It is part of your paradigm. It is the way you see yourself from inside. This was first discovered by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. He was a plastic surgeon and he was doing surgery on people. So he was taking off a nasty scar from people's faces, fixing their nose, or taking out something horrible from their faces, making them look beautiful and nice again. So when he did many surgeries, like, he was very good at doing it. And then of course he discovered that a lot of times when he or sometimes when he make a surgery on a person and changes something in him from outside, imagine like you have one ear and you don't have the other one. He puts an artificial ear for you, or he fixes something nasty in your face. Now he found that a lot of people, or some people, I don't know the percentage exactly, but he found that a portion of his clients used to have a change in psychology. Like they used to become happier, more confident. There was a noticeable psychological change in the personality of these people after the operation. And that was, expected. Great. You look better, you feel better. I mean, it's great. However, with another portion of his clients, he found out that after even though he made the external change in their face or whatever, there was no psychological change. Their personality did not change at all, you know. And he deducted that we must have two images, not only one, not just the external image that you see outside, but there was an internal image. Okay, so there is the external image that we all see, but there is an internal, inner image. This is only you can see, or somebody who's very good in understanding personalities, and he have a high tuned intuition. He can pick up your energy. So this is where the concept of inner self-image comes. Okay, so we need to work on that self-image, because that self-image is part of the paradigm, and the way we see ourselves from inside dictates literally the result that we're gonna get in life. Like if you could be very, very, I don't know, very beautiful person, but if you're insecure from inside, you're gonna find it very, very difficult, for example, to speak with somebody that you like and you wanna, I don't know, you wanna develop a relationship with that person, that girl, or with that guy, but you're insecure from inside, even though you're beautiful, even though you look good looking. It happens, okay? You will find it difficult to express yourself freely, okay? If you don't have a healthy self-image, um, you will be stopping yourself. Okay, you will be stopping yourself along the way, because you believe that this is not possible for me. This is possible for me, but this is not possible for me. I can do this, but I can't do that. Okay, so basically, your self-image dictates. It's your idea about yourself. Okay, it's when you sit with yourself and you think about yourself, and honestly, you know what you're gonna write. Like honestly, not polishing it. Like what you actually think about yourself in an honest way. That's your self-image. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself from inside? Your self-image could be bigger than your external image. Like you could see yourself as a great person, strong and knowledgeable and influential and whatever. That's what you see from inside when you think about yourself. But maybe your results at the moment don't show that. That's possible. But that's also the only way to get to those external results, is to have them inside. Is that internal self-image has to precede the external results. So I hope you understood what I just said. And so we need to start working on this inner self-image. Okay, we need to start working on this. So what I want you to do is this: I want you to literally start building an image of yourself. Like, sit down and think of how you want to see yourself. You can write whatever you want, okay, and take your time and write it in details. But to guide you a little bit, I want you to think about your appearance. How do you look? Your appearance is important. Okay, don't listen to people that tell you your appearance is not important. It's important. If you can change it, you have to. Okay. So think about your appearance. Do you want to be lean? Do you want to be muscular? Do you want to be athletic? How do you want to look? Okay. What is your hairstyle? Don't mind my hair right now. Just got out the barber shop today, and he did some treatment on my hair, so I can't do nothing on it. I have to keep it like this for 3 days. So that's why it's all over the place. So how do you want to look? How do you want to dress? How do you wanna? How are you going to feel when you see yourself in the mirror, when you're already that guy or that girl? Okay, that's number one. Then I want you to write, what is your occupation? What do you do in life? What is the service that you give to humanity? What do you do? What's your skills? What's your passions? How do you spend your day? What do you do with your time? Write that. And how do you feel when you're executing that, when you're giving that service, that providing that whatever you do? How do you feel about yourself when you do that? I want you to also, that's number 2. Number 3, I want you to think about what is it that you don't engage in? That ideal self of yours, that enhanced self-image. What is it? What are the acts that you don't engage in? What is the stuff that you don't engage? Maybe you don't touch alcohol. You don't fool around with drugs. You don't sit with stupid, negative people. Okay? What is it? What is it that you don't do? Okay? And I want you to write also, what are the non-negotiable acts or action that you take every day? What are the non-negotiable tasks or action that you take every day? You sleep every day, you eat every day. What else? Maybe you work out every day. Maybe you study every day. Maybe you have a walk in the forest every day. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you meditate. Maybe you breathe. You focus on your breathing. You do a breathing session. Maybe you're, I don't know, you lift weights every day. Maybe you train some martial art. Maybe, I don't know. What are the acts that you do every day? And these acts, you know that they are helping you reach your goal, helping you constitute and form this personal image. Okay, for me, for example, I have to work out every day. I have to do something. Either it's, even if when I'm resting, I'm doing like, I don't know, swimming, having a walk, doing something like that, okay? I study every day. So these are the things I want you to think about that will help you constitute and build that and have more clarity about that self-image. How do you want to see yourself ideally in the future? And I want you to connect that. Once you have that, take your time. You know, don't rush these exercises. Take your time. And maybe you will do it 2 or 3 times until you get it. Maybe you're going to add on it with time. And now I want you to connect it when you're imagining your goal. I want you to connect your goal with this self-image. I want you to see yourself as that person doing and your goal, okay? Living in your goal. And connect those together. And repeat. See yourself. Sit down and see yourself as this person and start acting like that person. Like, do what you can at the moment. You know, if you need to build a physique, well, everybody needs to build a better physique. Well, you know, start doing it. Start drinking more water. Start working out. Okay. If you need to develop a skill, I don't know. You want to be a lawyer? Well, you better start studying. Okay. I don't know. You want to be a boxer? You better sign up to the gym. It's not enough to just sit down and think about it and imagine it. Oh, and I'm gonna be like this beautiful and charming and this and that, but you don't do shit. Like, you start taking the actions, whatever you can at the moment, to get closer to that, and do that every day, and keep adding on it. Okay. So I want to share with you the concept about self-image. It's very important. I want you to understand that there is an internal image that we all have, and this internal image, we have to constantly be improving it, working on it. The more good stuff you do during the day, the more your idea about yourself will improve, okay? Like, if you do every day what's helping you reach your goal, what's helping you improve as a person, your self-image will automatically improve. Why? Because it registers in your subconscious mind that you are a person that is serious about his goals, that he's actually doing things about his goals. And that's, this of itself is a great trait of personality. You know, most people, they talk about, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and this and that, but they don't do shit. They really do not do much. They do it 1 day, 2 days, then they stop, okay? Like, it's unreal. But anyways, you're different, okay? You're watching these videos, and you're serious about your personal development. So stay serious, get serious, have some fun, and see you in the next video.